Today, we are playing a little game called Fossil Quest. This is a low-effort museum management game where you go out to dig up fossils in order to display them in your said museum. I love this game. The inner 5-year-old in me, somewhere deep down within me, I think it's behind my liver, can't really, pinpoint him correctly, absolutely loves dinosaurs. Of course, any 5-year-old would love dinosaurs, no matter who they are, and this scratches the itch of not only going and finding bones and putting a skeleton together, but also just kind of dinosaur facts in general. I love it. Let's play it. This game is broken up into two halves, the first being the finding fossils portion. To do that, you use your wasad to move your little excavator man, paleontologist, that's the word, around, and your left and right click to do a couple actions. The first, with the right click, is a scan. Ooh, we found a psychic wave. Our echolocation has discovered that a fossil is in this direction. So, we're going to then use the mouse's left click to start digging. You can also use spacebar to dig and do some other interactables, but I prefer the mouse myself. And look at that, we have found a fossil. We can then excavate. Okay, that was just a quick excavation there. That's not what we wanted to display. That's not the right kind of demo I wanted, so we have to find another fossil. Here we go. Let's go dig this up. That looks pretty good. Let's excavate and get into a little mini game. Yeah, you're excavating the fossil. Truly, you're chopping off pieces of rock that are attached, and then you're chiseling away the compacted mud or some kind of thing that's attached itself. And here we go, we have found a gold rating of an Ankylosaurus's right tibia and fibula. Yay! That's actually really good. I'm looking for Ankylosaurus pieces. Since we found that, we can of course go and dig for more fossils, but I think we should just take this really nice fossil and put it in our museum right away. So let's head home and, do a little puzzling. The second portion of this game is the museum management side of things. In it, you will be designing your museum and displaying your finds for the public. This is my first really nice find, my Cornifer. We can do a little space bar to interact and see a little bit of a, factual tidbit of it and see the finished product. It is flawless. Mwah, chef's kiss. Over here, however, is where my Ankylosaurus is being connected and put together. If we go and interact with it, it's not fully done. We can assemble it. So let's take a look. Scroll down. There it is. It's this piece right here, but I have it already. This one right here. But it's now been upgraded to gold standard. Depending on the fossil, I want to say rating. Rating's a good word. You will get more interest from the viewing populace and more money from the display. If we were, however, grabbing a new piece, we'll just take off the rib cage there, we would then grab it from the side and fit it nicely and snugly, boom, right where the image shows. Very cute little extra detail, love it. So let's save and exit, close up the display, and open the museum to have some people come in and view my work. Yeah, oh, that's a better reaction than most people when they were looking at the Ankylosaurus. They were frowny-faced before. Now they're just mildly entertained. Of course, they love the Cornifer. Excellent. All right, so with that, we have a decent amount of money from the Ankylosaurus, being though that it's still mostly bronze quality, and a little bit of the Cornifer. We get our money, and that is the day. We can then spend our money for upgrades and other places to go exploring, which then in actuality, in practice, there's a word I'm thinking of and it's completely blanking me. We go out, find more dinosaurs. Each different variety of places has different varieties of fossils to find, and you then, display them here. Hopefully we get a T-Rex at some point, but I'm more of a Spinosaurus fan, so hopefully we get that instead. And that's the game. It is just find fossils, do a little decoration, and make profit. I think it's lovely. With a little bit of FAQ of dinosaurs, anyone would love this game. So, if you're interested, the link to it will be in the description below. My name's Ben Dark Arts, and what is your favorite dinosaur? Like I said, mine is the Spinosaurus, but, you can't go wrong with the good old Megalodon either. So, big old teeth. I love carnivores.